I'm called Rigalesa Bachibinga, a veterinary officer by profession. I welcome you to Farm Matters. Here we are at the farm. This is a mixed farm. It has a variety of enterprises. As we are here now, what you are viewing in the background, this is what we call the typical local chicken, not cross, typical local chicken. Now, who is viewing? Some people keep on blaming, lamenting about poverty. The hard fact is, whoever is viewing, this is a start. You can see how the construction is, or the shelter is, the birds, how they are healthy, the feeds are here, water is here. Now, as I started before, that Farm Matters, it is where you get the knowledge, the skill, and the technical advice, such that we can share to see what we can be sharing with the viewers. Farm Matters, this is a program where we inspire you who is viewing here to see how you can start any project. But the first thing you need to put in mind, one, if you are going to start a project, what project are you going into? If it is poultry, what breed are you going into? We have 6 types of breeds in Uganda here. We have the local, which you are seeing here. We have the layers, which you will see also. We have the croilers, we have the rainbow, we have the sasso, and even what we call the Sussex. But our dear viewers, this Uganda of ours, you don't need to be having a lot of money. No. Somebody can start with only 5 chicks, the local one. Within a period of 1 year, you must be having over 7,000 birds. How is it done? You get 4 hens with 1 cock. Each hen, it is supposed to lay 20 eggs in a month. If you have 4, automatically you'll be having 8 eggs. And these 8 eggs, if we put them in the incubator, we expect to have 61-day-old chicks. We start from there. That's where our calculation starts. The 60 chicks, if goes well and we have 40 hens, honestly, we keep them for 4 months. The 5th, they start laying. And if we started with 4, now we are having 40. And each one gives us 20 eggs. Within 5 months, we shall be having 800 eggs. We started with 4. We got 40 hens. The 20, we sold them off. Now the 40 times 20 eggs, that's 800 birds. 800 eggs. If we hatch them, we expect to get not less than 600 birds, 1 day old. We start from there. 600, and if we at all get 400 hens, we keep them for 4 months. We started with 4. At 6 months, we got 40. Then from 40, at 6 months, we got 400 birds. And if each one gives us 20 eggs, we shall be getting 80,000 eggs in just 11 months. Now, honestly speaking, we are not poor. But the bad thing we have is lacking in knowledge, the skill, and the information. If we were to be going into poultry, you should be having an agenda. Oh, what's your mission? Because what you see here, the reason why we have decided to show the community, whoever is viewing, is to make sure that if it comes to fighting poverty, we can go into poultry. As I said it before, we have 6 types of poultry breeds. Now what you are viewing here, these are the typical local. And if you want to go into these typical local, honestly, we hatch them. We hatch every Tuesday and every Saturday. What you need to do, make sure that it is you to book for the chicks. Some people complain, local chicks don't grow, local chicks don't lay eggs. But there is one thing, how do you manage them? How do you feed them? How is the structure itself? If you mark that, honestly, poultry, it is a vital project whereby any person can go into. Because if it comes to feeding them, you are going to see how we mix these feeds. It is the broken maize, normally, but most of the farmers there, they feed them maize bran. And the so-called maize bran, it is done in Africa here. But abroad there, they don't know what you mean by maize bran. No. And the broken maize, we mix using the concentrate. But who is viewing now? You are going to see and know how the concentrate is made. You see, these white people are very clever. But we also decided to find out how do they make the concentrate. And the concentrate you always buy, it is made from lab and jaca beans. That's the concentrate you are always buying. You can plant your own lab or plant your own jaca beans. Then it becomes your concentrate for feeding these chicks. There are some challenges in terms of feeding. You may be having the good breed, but the structure matters. The structure have to be well ventilated, which has enough air, which has enough light, as you see it here. Because the broad objective of our coming to the farm is to inspire who is there. At times, I'm amused because there is no government employee or salary earner who can get rich depending on the salary or the monthly salary. Honestly, it's not there. Whoever is viewing, start any project like a chicken here. Because we intended to do business in that we know that you either daily you earn some money, or weekly, or monthly. Because it does not make sense to be earning or to be paid monthly, yet the amount you earn, it is not enough for you to sustain the family. When we are feeding these chicks, 1, there must be the feeds. 2, there must be water. You can see the feeder, the drinkers. Those drinkers are made just because it is an automatic drinker. Water just flows. It is not moving from time to time. You refill. But who is viewing or who intends to start, we are going to advise you how to start. Because if you cannot manage to be using these automatic drinkers, honestly, we don't need to discourage you. Why? We inspire those who intend to start a poultry project. The feeders here, it is where we put the feeds. You put it there, they start feeding themselves. If they are finished, you top up. Now on the ground here, what we call litter, we use coffee husks. Why? It keeps the place clean. 2, if we are to be changing We simply remove the litter. 3. Coffee husks does not make our birds to become sick. Some of you always use the sawdust. It is not that every tree is friendly to our birds. So avoid using coffee dusts sawdust or any other sort of litter, because these are the type of litter we don't need to use. You will find that once you use the sawdust, these 6 of hours, you will not get rid out of the flu. The avian flu, it is caused by this sawdust. 2. Coccidiosis is caused by sawdust. 3. Even the fowlpox is caused by sawdust. The broad objective is to share what we do, such that you can also start. I don't tell you or ask you that start with a shelter as this one, big as this. No. You can start with that one which you can afford to construct. You can use the offcuts, you can use mud, you can use bricks, you can use even iron sheets. But make sure that your chicks are properly fed, are properly treated. The good thing is, our chicks you are seeing here have no chemical medicine. Don't ask yourself and don't wonder. We are blessed that who we are, we discovered from our research the plant medicine which we use to vaccinate our birds. The plant medicine which we use to treat our birds. Reason is being, let me remind you, I'm a deserted medical clinical officer. The reason why I deserted, I found that the people who were storming the health center, they were not sick. No. Somebody could come with some problems at home. No food, no employment, everything, just having stress. I decided from medical and I went to train as a veterinary officer. This farm here, it has variety of enterprises. And if you feel you want to start rearing local chicken, we have them. We hatch every Tuesday. We hatch every Saturday. Even we have the brooded ones of 1 month, of 2 months. So it depends on you. What stage would you desire to buy? By the way, the common diseases of chicken, we have Malex. Malex, the sign and symptom of Malex. 1, they lose weight. 2, the incubation period of this disease is 3 months. Have no chemical medicine for treating Malex if you have not vaccinated them. But we are very lucky and proud of our farm. We discovered the medicine for treating Malex. It is an oral medicine, herbal. If it comes to Newcastle, the sign and symptom of Newcastle, shaking of the neck, dropping of wings, loss of appetite, green diarrhea, and massive death. There is no chemical medicine for treating that disease in Newcastle. What you do, you can get aloe vera. We have 38 species of plants. And these 38 species of plants comes from 27 family plants, which we combine. And this research, honestly, to be honest to you, we discovered that all the chemical medicine you are using is made from plants, like it or not. Even the concentrate you are using The imported one are made from plants, the jaca beans and the lab. And if it comes to treating these diseases, we treat them using herbal medicine, of which we make ourselves. For the reason is being, we are trying to help our community to fight cancer disease. The cause of cancer is the food we eat when it has been chemically treated, like it or not. I always tell my viewers that my conversation is honest, but it affects other people. Why? When you talk about this, I'm not fighting against the chemical medicine, but the administration and how we use it, it is the cause of the cancer. So, viewers, Farm Matters, it is the source of information, the source of wisdom, to inspire whoever is viewing, such that we can help our lay people on the grassroots. Now, you have been just seeing one person, but everything we do, we involve our family. This is my son. I don't need him to go and look for employment. He's the overall manager here. I don't need to be coming here all the time. Now, some people think that local chicks cannot lay qualitative eggs. The eggs you are seeing now, these are typical local, organically treated, because these are the eggs we hatch the 1 day old chicks. Now each bird or each hen or each chicken you are seeing here, it requires only 100 grams of feeds. Meaning that if they are 10, we feed them 1 kilogram. If they are 100, we give them 10 kilograms per day. Now, these eggs you are seeing here, as you see them, let me tell you this. The egg has 2 sides. We have the pointed one and this one which is not pointed. Now, as you see it, this top one, it is where it has the air space. And if you are collecting them, make sure the pointed side, it is what you put to the tray. Once you change it and put it like that, and the pointed one faces up, it takes just 90 minutes to get spoiled. I repeat, this egg has 2 sides. The bigger size, it is where the air space is. So always never mess up the air space to be facing down. Within a period of 90 minutes, it will be gone. So we put it like this. The pointed one, it is what we put on the tray. These are fresh eggs of local. Don't think that these eggs being big are from the commercial areas. No. So who is viewing there? What is your next step to see that you fight poverty through chicken? What I could request you, I'm not fighting against the commercial areas because we have them here. But local chicks plays 4 roles at the farm. 1, they lay eggs as you see them. 2, we hatch 1 day chicks from the eggs. 3, the droppings we get here becomes our fertilizers in the garden, as you will see it. Finally, the droppings are the feeds or the concentrate for the piggery. Why? You see, some people don't know or don't want to hear about this. But local chicken, the lifespan of local chicken is 5 years to 15 years in production. Don't ask why. Because you know that chicken can stay for only 3 to 5 years. It depends on how you feed them. It depends on how you treat them. But I told you before, everything we have at this farm here are treated using herbal medicine. And what do we know by herbal medicine? This is the plant medicine which we here, the president always talks about researchers. We made research on the plants from 38 species of plants, which we discovered that these plants are the medicine which we need to treat our birds. If it comes to vaccination, we vaccinate them using the herbal. If it means to treating, we treat them using the herbal. You can see how healthy they are. No chemical medicine in these birds of ours. I told you before that we hatch every Tuesday and Saturdays. I don't need to be coming here at the farm. No. It is the manager himself here who manages everything to know how many eggs have we got, how many trays have we got a day, and he takes them to the hatchery. Now we are trying to see that with the time, if we are supported, we need to get our incubator here, such that we organize the workshop for the viewers to get the knowledge, to get the skill and the technical advice here at the farm. But honestly speaking, there is one thing which we fail to understand. If everything can be done, we are ready to help the viewers who are viewing Farm Matters.